DidikTV KPM.
Kembali semula ke Road to Success SPM 2020 bersama dengan saya Sean Steven. Kali ini untuk Kertas 2 bagi English for Science and Technology. Tapi sebelum kita bermula, saya nak ingatkan kepada anda semua untuk sentiasa mengikut SOP bagi menangani penularan COVID-19 seperti memakai pelitup muka, kerap cuci tangan, pakailah gel pembasmi kuman ataupun hand sanitizer ataupun sanitasi tangan, dan apabila berada di tempat awam pastikan jarak di antara satu sama lain tidak kurang daripada 1 meter. Oleh kerana kami menyentuh ataupun berbual ataupun belajar subjek English for Science and Technology, will be speaking throughout this whole program in English. And with me today, I also have, once again from paper 1, now we're doing paper 2, Cikgu Muhairene. Hello. Hello again.
Yeah. Teacher Muhairene is back.
Yes. For those of you who did not join us before this what we call program right now we are touching on paper 2. Earlier we were discussing on paper 1. We managed to touch quite a lot on paper 1, but for now, like I mentioned, we'll be touching on paper 2. But before that, I want to know more. I would like to ask teacher Muhairene, what is actually the difference between paper 1 and paper 2, besides the number, of course?
Okay, thank you, Sean. Okay, paper 1, it focuses on 2 sections. We are section A and B.
Yes.
Section 1 is the informational transfer. Okay. Section B is the report writing.
Yes.
So for paper 1, for 1 hour 15 minutes.
Yes.
So it focuses more on writing.
Yes.
Yeah, because for section A, information transfer, you have to read the linear text and you have to transfer the information from the linear text to the non-linear text, which could be a diagram, a table, a chart. All right.
Yes.
It's similar to the 1119 paper for English paper for information transfer. Okay. Whereas for paper 2, it focuses more on the objectives, MCQ, the multiple choice questions.
I see.
So paper 1 just now I mentioned what is the duration of the paper? Did you still remember?
1 hour and 15 minutes.
Exactly. But for paper 2, the students will be getting 1 hour, 60 minutes, then they have to answer 30 questions. 30
questions. So that's approximately 2 minutes for each question.
Exactly.
Yeah. And how many marks does that carry?
Okay, for paper 2,
yes.
30 marks, 1 mark for each question.
Okay.
For paper 1 just now, which I mentioned earlier, for section A, 20 marks, question 1, 10 marks, question 2, 10 marks, and for the report writing, 30 marks, where 15 marks is for the content, and 15 marks is for the language. So total marks for paper 1 is
50.
30 plus 20, correct?
Yeah, correct. 50
marks. For paper 2?
Yes, it's 30 marks.
Exactly.
1 mark per question.
Yes.
Okay, so earlier we were discussing, and you actually mentioned to me that English for Science and Technology, or EST, this year, or more specifically SPM 2020, it will be the final year for this paper. Is that true?
Yes, exactly. So I'm very sad.
Yes.
Because in my previous school, most of my students know me, teacher Muhairene, as an EST teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so this year will be the last year for EST papers.
Yeah.
And the selected students, these are the chosen candidates for the last EST papers. Yeah, because EST comes under KBSM. Now we move to KSSM. So that's why the subject is not being offered anymore.
Yes, an end of an era. But what they say, when one door closes, another window opens, right? So we're looking forward to that one as well. And I actually could say that I was actually lucky enough or had the honor of having or sitting for the ESC paper back in the day. I'm not going to mention how many years ago it was, or else I'll reveal my age, but it was actually a pretty interesting subject where earlier, before this segment, we were talking about the benefits of taking up this paper and what we can learn from it. I really feel that, yes, it is important where it can actually also fill in the gaps. Because when I was learning science and maths, it was in Malay, and then later they switched it to English and stuff. So it gives that bridge, it bridges that gap that that might be missing in terms of familiarizing with the English terms and also applying both science and maths, science and maths pula, science and English and technology in the English language. So that's something that is really, really helpful. And for those of you who's going to be sitting for EST paper 1 and paper 2, when will the date be actually?
22nd of March.
22nd of March. So that's today is the 13th. 12th.
It's 12.
So today is the 12th. So you have about 10
days
days left for your preparation. And I'm really looking forward to that because, as you mentioned, students should actually take this opportunity to score and score well, because this will be the final paper for SPM 20. I mean, not the final paper, but it will be the last time that it will be featured or available for SPM. So before we take a short break, what we can also do is we also have the students who are with us today from the paper 1, and they are also here for paper 2. Can we have them on screen right now? Hi! Hi! Okay, we just took a short break earlier. So we have again, I just want you to introduce yourselves to those who are watching at home. Can we have Esther?
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm from Catholic High School.
Thank you, Esther. And we also have Sean Ng.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, my name is Sean Ng and I'm from SMK BU3.
Okay, thank you. All you need to do is just state your names. Yeah. Next we have Charmaine.
Okay, hi, Charmaine.
Hi, I'm Charmaine.
Hi. And next, Kian Wei.
Hi, I'm Ken Wei.
Great. Next, Kru or Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin.
And last but not least, we have Ian.
Hello, my name is Ian.
Okay, so before we move on to our next part, maybe do our students we have online have any questions before we move on to our paper 2? Any questions so far for paper 2? Any questions that's floating in your mind? Okay, so maybe we can proceed first with our paper 2, teacher.
All right, thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back, my students. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for paper 2?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, paper 2. Okay, for your information, Sean.
Yes.
And as I think the students already knew about it. Yeah. That for 22nd, they will be sitting for paper 2 first.
Oh, paper 2 first.
Then only
Okay.
paper 1. Am I correct, students?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Paper 2 meaning they're going to sit for the exam first. For paper 2, then only paper 1.
Great.
Okay. So now we are moving to paper 2, all right? Okay, paper 2, the code is still the same, 6355/2. Okay, the duration is 1 hour,
Yes.
which is 60 minutes. Okay, there will be 25 questions, MCQ. What is MCQ stands for? Sean?
Multi-choice questions.
Multiple choice question.
All right,
Exactly. Almost there, right? So 25 questions, which the questions are MCQs, and then based on various stimuli. So
Yes.
it can be linear text, it can be pictures, it can be graph, charts, yeah? All right. Next, 5 question, which is a rational close question.
Okay.
I'm sure all of you are familiar with rational close question. It's similar to the 1119 paper, right? Rational close, okay? All right, so total marks is 30 marks for 30 questions. So 1 question carries 1 mark. All right, so before we move to the paper 2 in details, I would like to test my student about the themes and topics, and maybe you too, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for EST,
Yes.
actually, when the students learn EST, they learn the topic, the themes, and topics which relate to the themes. Okay. Let me ask Esther. Okay. Do you know how many themes are there in EST?
I think there is 7 themes.
There are 7 themes. All of you agree there are 7 themes? How about the students at home? Do you know how many themes for EST? Yeah, exactly. Very good. There are 7 themes for EST.
Yay,
well
7.
done. All
Well
right,
done.
7 themes. All right. So, and there are many topics which relates to these 7 themes. Okay, let's move to the first theme. Okay, before we move to the first theme, so these are the description about the themes, yeah? So, the themes and topic relate directly to science and technology. curricula, as taught in secondary school. So students learn to be familiar with the main scientific concept and ideas of science and English, science in English, register and vocabulary. So they need to know the terminology for the scientific terminology, and acts as vehicle for instruction and incorporate basic concept and ideas, and kept as simple as possible, referring wherever possible to everyday example.
Yes.
So this subject is very beneficial for the students actually. Alright. So this is the first theme. Right? Nature and environment. Okay, if you refer to theme number 1, okay, can I ask Justin, can you please read what are the topics which falls under theme number 1? Justin?
Global warming, about greenhouse gases, the thinning of the ozone layer, deforestation and soil erosion, weather phenomena, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, landslides, hurricanes, tornadoes, cyclones, typhoons, recycling, about reduce, reuse, recycle, and waste management, which is around like nuclear, incinerators, landfill technology.
Okay, thank you, Justin. So these are all the topics which relates to nature and environment.
Okay.
So students, in order for you to prepare for the examination next week, by right you have to read all the information which relates to the themes which falls under these topics, right? So these topics are very familiar, right? Okay, so can someone guess what is the second topic? Anyone? Let's say Kwan Yi. What is the second topic? Do you still remember?
Can we? Maybe you can answer.
Do you still remember what is the second topic?
Should be technology and communications.
Technology and communication. Well
Right on.
done. All right, good. So this is the second theme, right? Technology and communication. So the topics under this theme are internet, which I think the students are very familiar with this topic. So the benefit and disadvantages of internet, satellite technology, information management, about memory storage, iPad, iPhone, Wi-Fi, and last year the question which came out for 2019, about Internet of Things.
Okay.
All right, I think this theme is really interesting.
Oh,
all right,
yes.
the students love this theme. All right.
Yes.
All right. Third theme. How about Shamin? Can you guess the third theme? Or tell the others.
The third theme is energy, matter, and force and motion.
Yes, exactly. Energy, matter, and mass, force, and motion.
Motion.
Okay. Can you read what are the topics under theme number 3?
Can you zoom in, teacher? The topic is Newton's law, application of gravity, fossil fuels, renewable versus non-renewable energy, biomass, geothermal, nuclear, hydroelectric, and hybrid technology.
Okay, thank you
Great.
very much. All right. So these are also interesting topic which falls under theme number 3, the third theme. All right.
Okay.
Theme number 4. Next, how about
Let's see, who else haven't answered
who
yet?
else?
Ian.
Ian? Yeah.
Excited to answer, yes. Yes.
Ian, what is theme number 4?
Theme number 4 is man and living organisms.
That's
Well
right.
done. Very good. Man and living organisms. So can you read the topics which falls under theme number 4?
Okay. 10. Benefits of microorganisms, food production, germ welfare / bioweapon, waste management, environment disaster application, bioregeneration, medical application, negative aspects of microorganism.
Yes, very good. So these
Awesome.
are the topics which falls under the 4th theme.
Yes.
Do you want to guess the 5th theme?
Oh, I think I'd rather not because I do not know what the next
Okay,
theme
how
is.
about this? Okay, we ask help from the students. Sean, Sean online. What is the 5th theme?
Natural resources and industrial processes.
Exactly,
Yes.
very good. Natural resources and industrial processes. Can you read the topics which falls under theme number 5, Sean?
glass making, vulcanization, smelting of metal ore, polymerization, fossil fuels, minerals, treasures of the forest.
Okay, thank you, Sean. Okay, team number 6.
Who haven't
who
answered
else
yet?
haven't give me the...
Justin, have you answered yet?
I'm the first one to answer.
Oh, okay. My mistake. I think, have everyone
Charmaine,
answered
is
so
it?
far?
Oh, is it Charmaine? Have you given him...
Yeah, I think Charmaine has already answered.
You already answered. All right.
Okay, Esther. Have you answered? Oh, not yet.
Ah, yeah, I think
she's
Esther.
keeping quiet there. Kind of skip. Please
Okay.
continue, Esther. Yes.
What is
The
team number
universe
6?
Or the universe or astronomy or aerospace.
All right, well done. Yeah, the
Yay.
universe, astronomy, and aerospace. Very good, Esther. Can you read the topic?
Space exploration, the science or technology, space probes, positive or negative aspects, space programs, satellites, types or technology, positive and negative issues, stages in star development, celestial bodies, and space technology.
Okay, thank you, Esther. Okay, the last team, team number 7. How about Sean?
I do not know.
All right, this is team number 7.
There we go. Nutrition, food, health, and human body. Just at the tip of
Exactly.
my tongue. I just
Yes, all right. So these are the the topic which falls under team number 7. All right,
Yes.
and that is also relate to the current issue. Okay, what is the topic that can relate to this team?
I would say it's number 4, viruses.
Yes.
Yes.
About
More specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, COVID-19.
The
Coronavirus, yes.
Right? Okay. Well done. So altogether, there are 7 themes in EST.
Yep.
Okay. So all these themes and topics they learn in their lesson
Your syllabus, yeah.
in school. All right. So they need to read a lot about all the topics which relates to the 7 themes. In order for the students to gain the knowledge, yeah, it's either you can read from the encyclopedia, you can watch documentaries, you can search from the internet, yeah, for the latest information which relates to the 7 themes.
Yes.
All right. So this is the example of question number 10 for paper 2. All right. So, it is a linear text. This is a linear text. Okay, what do you understand from the linear text? Linear text is a text, yeah, written, it's a type text. So, you have to read the linear text, all right? And the answer is, the 4 choices answer are given, 4 options. Okay, so you have to read the linear text carefully. Okay, this is question SPM 2007. Okay, how about Justin? Can you read the question for number 10?
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in?
Oh, zoom in.
Okay, there it is.
All right.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. One of the first decisions by designers in planning how to make an object is which materials to use. The properties of a material include its hardness, strength, and flexibility. Some materials are combustible. Others are heat or electric conductors. The properties of material determine how it can be used. For example, combustible materials should not be used in a kitchen or places in direct contact with heat and flame.
Okay, thank you, Justin. So when you get this question, okay, for paper 2, you have to look for the keyword in the question. Okay, the keyword. If you refer to question number 10, what is the keyword, Justin?
What does combustible mean?
So the keyword here is means. So you must know what is the term combustible in the above text means. Do you want to answer it straight away?
Okay.
Okay.
The answer is B.
The answer is,
To burn easily.
so combustible
To burn
means,
easily.
yes, to burn easily. Well done. All right. Is it clear? So for MCQ, I think it's much more easier compared to paper 1. Yeah, for paper 2. Okay, can we move to the next question?
Yes, we can.
All right. So, just now, for question 10, one linear text, only one question being asked.
Yes.
But for this question, one linear text, 2 questions.
Oh, okay.
All right, are being asked. So question number 13 and number 14. Okay, how about Ian? Can you read the questions? The text, sorry, the linear text.
Oh, Ian, you have to unmute yourself. All right, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Can you zoom in?
All right, okay.
Okay, thank you. Vitamins are complex organic molecules that serve as coenzymes. This means that vitamins activate enzymes and assist with their function. For example, the presence of vitamin B1 or diamine is essential to the function of 2 enzymes that catalyze the first step in aerobic respiration. Without diamine, aerobic respiration cannot proceed because vitamins perform such vital functions and generally cannot be synthesized by the body. A daily diet should include the proper amounts of all vitamins.
Okay, thank you. All right, can you give me the answer for number 13?
Hold on, Ian. Do you
Ian.
already know the answer for that question? Yes?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so before you actually figure out the answer, you can read the question correctly because we're going to take a short break and we'll come back with the answer to that question, and that answer will be answered by Ian. Stay tuned, everyone. This is Road to Success SPM 2020 for Paper 2 of English for Science and Technology. Stay tuned.
DidikTV KPM.
Currently, I'm an third-year undergraduate in cell and molecular biology at University of Putra, Malaysia. Meanwhile, I'm also the ex-code of academics and alumni of the Faculty Students Associations. The benefits of studying EST is that I learned the ways to scientifically define the terms by ensuring that I include both the noun and its descriptions. I always apply this knowledge whenever I need to state the definitions of the jargons. I also learned to differentiate between facts and opinion during my EST classes. There's no doubt that the abilities to differentiate between facts and opinions is important to debunk baseless dramas and pseudoscience, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Besides, taking EST also familiarizes me with scientific writings. This is important for me because I'm planning to get involved in scientific research and science communications as a scientist in the future.
DidikTV KPM. DidikTV KPM.
And we are back to Road to Success SPM 2020 for the subject English for Science and Technology Paper 2. And with me here in the studio, we have Cikgu Muhairene that is leading the class. Over to you, Cikgu Muhairene.
Thank you very much, Sean. Okay, welcome back. Yeah. All right, just now we stopped with...
Oh
Ian.
yes, we had the question.
For Ian, correct?
Yes, Ian was just about to answer before I interrupted her.
Yes.
Please continue.
Okay, Ian, it's yours now. What is the answer for question number 13? Before you answer question number 13, okay, what is the keyword? So when you answer question for paper 2,
Yes.
yeah, you have to find the keyword for the question in order for you to choose the correct answer from the 4 options given. Okay, so Ian, what is the keyword for question number 13?
The keyword is the following statements is true.
Okay, which of the following statement is true? So the keyword is the word true. Yeah, very good. So, which is the best answer for number 13?
I think it's C. Vitamins help enzymes with their functions.
Why do you think the answer is C? Can you justify?
Because
Sorry. Can
Ian?
Yeah.
Would you like to proceed?
Yeah, Ian?
because for A, vitamin B1 is not synthesized by the body.
Okay. That is totally false. Okay, B.
Vitamins are complex organic molecules, not enzymes.
Okay, good. C.
Okay.
Vitamin B1 is not the only catalyst. There is also thiamine.
Okay, so your answer is C. Okay, how about the other students? Do you agree with Ian's answer? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So let's look at the answer. Oh no, the answer is D. Yeah, the answer is D. The best option is D. Alright? Okay, let's move to question number 14. The word synthesize. Okay, just now in the text, the word synthesize can be replaced with, okay, which is the best word to replace the word synthesize? How about Sean?
I will use digested.
Digested. Okay, good try, Sean. How about can we? What is your answer?
I would use reproduced.
Produce. D. Your answer is produce. Sean, your answer is digested. Okay, I'm going to ask Justin. What is your answer for question number 14?
Absorbed. I'll go with absorbed.
You choose absorb. All right, good. Next, Ian. Okay, she already answered question number 13. Okay, we go to Esther.
Produced.
Produce. You also say produce. And Shamin?
I will also choose produce.
Okay, let's look at what is the answer. Okay, the answer is correct. Produce. Okay, so you have to be careful.
Yes.
Yeah, because for this type of question, when the keyword can be, which word can best be replaced for the word synthesize, you have to refer to the context. Yeah, to the context. Yeah, so you cannot just like find the similar meaning of synthesize, but you must relate to the context. So if you refer to the context earlier in the linear text, the best word to replace synthesize is produce.
Produce.
Okay.
Could we just go back to question number 13 just now?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Could you explain to us, is that the question, answer D is the correct answer, right? So that means C is actually the wrong answer?
Yes. See, the statement is not true if you refer to the
text. Okay, okay.
Because
just wanted to go back
it must refer to the text,
to the text,
to the content.
Okay,
So that's why sometimes students tend to make mistake because they tend to find the answer which relate more to the their understanding, not related
to the text itself.
Okay.
So
all
the
right.
tips from here is always refer to the text.
Exactly.
Okay,
to find the best answer. You cannot just like type the word synthesize. What is the synonym of synthesize in order for you to replace the word, right? For example, for synthesize.
Yes.
So you have to refer to the
in the context of the text itself.
All right. So that is the tips. All right. You read carefully the text, then only you find the best answer for the question. All right. Next for question number 13. Okay. Just now, I gave you example of two linear texts.
Yes.
So this is the different stimuli. Remember, for paper 2, there are different stimuli for the questions. Okay, this is in terms of graph.
Yes.
Okay, you will be getting a graph, okay, about the loss of bone density in women. Okay, so you have to study the graph in order for you to find the best answer for number 13. Okay, let's ask...
let's see, I think Charmaine.
Yeah, Charmaine, what is the best answer? Before you tell me the answer, what is the keyword for question number 13?
Concluded.
Yeah, the word concluded. So from the graph, what can be concluded from the graph? All right. So what do you understand from the word concluded, Charmaine?
It's like the conclusion for the whole graph.
Very good. Yeah. Okay. So now, what is the best answer that you can conclude from the graph? The conclusion. Yeah. You can conclude from the information in the graph.
I think the answer is bone density reaches its peak at the age of 30.
So your answer is D. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do students at home also agree with Charmaine? The answer is D. Okay, let's look at B. Let's look at the first option. bone density reaches its peaks just before menopause. At what age usually women menopause? If you refer to the graph. Sean, you want to try? You look interested.
Oh no, I'm actually
By
trying to
studying
zoom in
the-
to see.
By looking at the graph.
Okay, I think it's between ages, from my side over here, even though I'm wearing glasses, I think it's 45 to 55,
Yeah, between
is it?
45 to 55 years
Okay.
old.
Yes.
So, bone density reaches its peaks just before menopause. Is it true?
It is false.
Yeah, correct. So, B, we look at B. Bone density continues to increase after the age of 30. If you look at the lines,
Yes.
does it increase or decrease after the age of 30? Okay, let's ask Kian Wei for B. If you study the graph, does it increase
The
or
graph
decrease?
decreases.
Yeah, decreases. Yeah, the line decrease. Okay, so B is also wrong. So C, bone density continues to increase after menopause. Is it true? By studying the graph? By looking at the graph, is it true?
Someone wants to
Esther?
answer? All right, we got
No.
Esther.
No.
Yes.
So the best answer is
D.
D. Right? Correct. Yeah, the answer is D. Okay, well done. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, this is another type of question. Just now the first one is the linear
Yes.
graph, and then we have a picture, graphic here. All right.
Yes.
So, who wants to read? Justin?
Maybe- yes, Justin.
Yeah. Can you read?
Can you zoom in first? Thanks. Unlike the passengers in an aircraft, people on the ground can hear a sonic boom when a supersonic aircraft flies over. This is caused by the aircraft squashing up air in front of it, creating a shock wave that makes a loud sound.
Okay, thank you, Justin. So, what is your answer for this question?
Can you zoom in again? The answer is A. Yeah.
A?
I think the answer is A.
You
Yeah.
think the answer is A. Okay, thank you, Justin. How about the others? Do you want to try, Sean?
I'll let the others
I-
answer first, and then I'll look
okay.
through again.
All right. How about let's ask Ian. What is your answer, Ian?
I think the answer is C.
C. So here, all right. Some of you answer A, one of you answer C. Just now Justin answer A, right? Okay, Shermin, what is your answer?
I also choose C.
You also choose C. Okay, go back to Sean. Online.
I also choose C.
Okay, can you justify your answer? Why is it C?
Because when you have a sonic boom shockwave, that means you're traveling at the speed of sound or even faster. So you will essentially push the sound back. I think something like that.
Oh, okay. A good elaboration, but the best answer is D. Because for supersonic, yeah, when the aircraft flies, then only you can hear the sound.
Sound.
All right? All right? So you have to read more on this topic. Okay? Because the question say in which area will people hear the sonic boom. So actually the later part, because the supersonic aircraft is very fast. The sound comes later.
Ah, I see.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Question number 3 and 4. Okay, this type of question you only get a mind map like this.
Okay.
Okay, it is a non-linear text. Okay, so you have to study, all right, in order for you to understand and to answer the question later. 2 questions for this, what you call this mind map, all right?
Yes.
Okay, so the question, based on the diagram above, which of the following has to be removed to prevent depression? Okay, let's go back to the diagram. Okay, can you have to study the diagram first. The mind map first. It's about depression, about chronic stress. Okay, all right, and then the recovery and the depressive illness. Okay, so we go back to the question from the diagram above. Which of the following has to be removed to prevent depression? Okay, you look at the choices, the option given: recovery, depressive illness, abnormal response, and chronic stress. So, which one is the best answer? Can we?
The answer should be D, chronic stress.
Chronic stress. Okay. Exactly. Very good. All right.
Well done.
Well done. So, how about number 4? Esther, what is the answer for number 4? Okay, what is the keyword first for number 4? What can we infer from the diagram above? What is the keyword?
Infer.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Infer. All right, very good. So, what is the best answer for number 4? You want to look at the diagram, the mind map again?
Yes.
Oops, sorry. Okay. All right, can we move to the question?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the tip that we can get from this question would refer to the lines or the arrows that goes, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, you see the arrows. So tiredness, aggression, worry, and physical illness will lead to chronic stress.
Yes.
This will lead to
Depression.
depression.
So it's all about the arrows there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to know the arrows. Okay.
Okay.
You have to study by looking at the arrows. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So what is the answer for number 4?
Stress which lead to depression can be treated.
Okay, stress will lead to depression can be treated. Exactly. Well done.
Well done.
Okay. Because if you see number 1, there's no recovery for worry and tiredness. Is it true?
I would say that is false.
Yeah, because if you feel worry, you feel tired, what must you do?
When it comes to tiredness, I would sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, that is
Yes.
common. Right?
Yes.
We know about that. So for sure, for A is wrong.
Yes.
Right? An abnormal response will lead to chronic stress. Okay, if you refer to the diagram, that is also untrue. Okay, false. Okay, and D, a healthy response will lead to recovery or depressive illness. A healthy response.
Yeah. Would usually cause positive outcomes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So straight away, actually by reading the option given also, we can guess the answer.
The answer.
All right,
That's
good. All right, can we move to the next slide? Okay, this is the rational clause. Remember earlier, I told the students, and for the information of the student at home also, there are 25 MCQ questions, yeah,
Yes.
with different stimuli, and 5 questions for rational clause. So this is the rational clause question.
Yes.
Okay, it's similar to the 1119 paper also. In English paper, they have rational clause. So you have to read the text in order for you to get the ideas what is the text about.
Okay.
And you have to find the best answer for each blanks.
Okay.
Okay, this section, it tests on your understanding, your vocabulary, the terminology, which relates to science and also technology. Okay, so,
let's see who will be the lucky one to read and answer. Anyone wants to volunteer?
How about you? You pick one student, Sean.
Oh, I'll choose. Okay.
Yeah, you choose.
Eeny, meeny, miny, more, Charmaine, because she has a bigger smile. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Many people are still in the dark about proper care and usage of contact lenses. One of the most common mistakes users make is to wear them for too long. This can cause their corneas to become hypoxic. Do I have to answer that or just
Okay, you just read until the word oxygen, then I go to the option of the answers for question 26.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the cornea does not get enough oxygen?
Okay, let's look at the options for 26. Okay, disease, problem, situation, and condition. So which one do you think is the best?
I think this is a condition.
A condition where the cornea does not get enough oxygen. Okay. Exactly. Very good. Well done, Shomin. All right. Okay.
I see that when we read the question or the sentence earlier, it actually can be quite tricky if you do not understand the context of what they're trying to present over there. Because the questions are about the same, like situation, problem, or even disease. And obviously the answer condition will be correct if you actually understand what they're trying to say.
Yes.
So, I mean, like what you mentioned earlier, it's very important for students to actually read and understand every information that's given up.
It must relate to the content.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Very
please proceed.
good.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Let's move to number 27. Okay. This time I choose the student.
All
How about
right.
Sean? Continue from number 27.
Okay. The corneas of younger people are able to tolerate higher states of hypoxia, but the sustenance of the cornea with age.
Okay, so just now 26, the answer is D. What is your answer for 27?
Decreases C.
Decreases. Are you
Yes.
sure about that answer?
Yes.
Exactly. Very good. All right. Okay.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, sorry. Next. Okay, Justin. The next sentence.
Can you zoom in? Repeated hypoxia can cause the eyes to become very dry and irritable, swollen or infected. Even colored contact lenses worn for cosmetic purposes reduce oxygen to the eyes.
Okay, so the options given for number 28. Availability, possibility, regularity or capacity.
I think the answer is A.
A, availability. Oh, well done. Okay.
Awesome.
Excellent. Okay, next. The next sentence. All right, Ian.
Thus, they carry the same.
The same?
Risk.
Risk. Your answer is
Boy.
risk. B. Okay, we reserve that answer first. Okay, the last sentence. Sean, would you like to choose because there are only two
Only
left?
two more students.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I think Kian Wei looks like he wants to answer. I mean, read the final question. Okay,
Yeah.
final sentence. Kian
And
Wei.
straight away answer the question. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, can we?
They should be used with much care, like blank lenses.
No,
the answer
just
should
carry on
be-
reading the final
yeah.
sentence. Yeah.
Oh,
Starting
alright.
with colored
Colored
lenses.
lenses being slightly thicker would also be less water permeable and allows oxygen to enter than normal lenses.
Okay, thank you, Kian Wei. So your answer is
My answer is D, prescriptive.
prescriptive. Okay, just now,
It was, Ian,
Your
yes.
answer is risk, right? Okay, let's look whether your answer is correct. Very good.
Yes.
Well done. And also, okay, the last one is selective. Yeah, can we? Your answer just now is prescriptive, right? So the best word to suit the last sentence is selective. All right? Okay. So these are about paper 2.
Paper 2.
Yeah, which
Okay.
it covers all the theme and topics that you have learned in EST.
Yes.
And then you have to know the terms. Although the words like just now, like you mentioned, Sean, yeah, the problem, situation, condition, and diseases, sometimes it's confused
Yes,
the
that's right.
students, yeah,
Yeah.
from these choices of words. So you have to relate to the content in
Yeah.
order for you to find the best answer that suit the blanks, which relate to the contents.
Great.
Okay.
So before we end, maybe you could give us maybe a conclusion to what we have learned today and also some word of advice for those who are going to sit for EST or English for Science and Technology on the 22nd of March?
Okay, thank you very much, Sean. Okay, I just want to recap a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we try to recall what we have done in paper 1 just now.
Yes.
Remember about the format of recommendation and the
Yes.
informational report.
Yeah.
Because you have to focus for paper. You have to focus on paper 1. Also, you have to focus on paper 1 because it carries more mark than paper
Correct.
2.
Yes.
Yeah, but paper 2 is something that when you make wrong choices, then your answer is wrong because it's objective. So you have to be careful when making a choice. Okay,
Yes.
EST is not easy to fail. So far, when I was teaching my previous school, 100% of my students passed the EST papers.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not. You won't fail the paper, I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because most of the students who sat for EST papers are excellent students like you, Sean.
Oh,
You still
thank you very
remember
much.
the
Oh,
subject
please
till
stop.
today. Right?
Thank
You
you.
are smart. You are among the smart students. Yeah. So
maybe you
that's
could
why.
give us some tips or maybe some word of advice for those who's going to sit for this paper on 22nd of March. Maybe a quick one. Maybe you can tell them some word of advice, what they should do to prepare themselves for this paper.
Okay. First, you have to read a lot.
Yes.
Because EST, you need to read a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. And then some of the topics that you read, which relate to the 7 themes I introduced you earlier, you cannot get from your text.
Yes.
So you have to do extra reading. Extra readings meaning from the encyclopedia, from the internet, from the newspapers, all right? You have to do extra reading, all right? Because EST is a subject that tested on the students' knowledge, not the teacher's knowledge. Because the teachers only guide you on how to answer paper 1 and paper 2. This is what I always tell my students. Whatever you write, the report, especially the report, it shows what you have learned, what you have read, your general knowledge. So the more you read, the more knowledge you gain. And the more elaboration you can give. All right? Okay. I
Thank you so much, Teacher Muhairene, for giving us those words of advice as well as sharing your knowledge with us today for Paper 1 as well as Paper 2 for English for Science and Technology. And of course, special thanks also to our students who are online. We got Sean. You can just wave as I mention your name. We got Sean, Charmaine, Esther, Justin, Ian, and Kian Wei. Thank you so much for joining us, and of course, thank you for your participation. And for those of you who's going to be sitting for English for Science and Technology on the 22nd of March, all the best to you, and hopefully whatever that Cikgu or Teacher Muhairene has shared with us today will be very, very beneficial for all of you. And once again, thank you so much, Teacher Muhairene, for being with us today here today on SPM.
All the best for the students.
Thank you so much, and for what we call Road to Success, SPM 2020. And don't forget, tomorrow, yes, that's right, and tomorrow we'll have the next subject at 3 p.m, which will be Bahasa Arab Percetakan. So kepada mereka yang menonton di rumah, jangan lupa untuk saksikan Road to Success SPM 2020 pada hari esok, masa yang sama, pukul 3 hingga 6 petang. Nama saya Sean, host anda untuk Road to Success SPM 2020. Kita berjumpa lagi. Bye-bye.
Bye.
DidikTV KPM.
Hi, I'm Audrey Yap. My son Brandon is sitting for the SPM exam right now. He's from SMK Yuhua Kajang. It's been a tough year for him and all his roommates for online study and studying on your own. I think it's been a challenge as well for the teachers doing all the teaching with the new norm. But I think all together we have done a great job to pull through. So Brandon has worked very hard, and I would like to wish him and all his friends all the best for the examinations.